and welcome to the 3D Experience Forum India 2024. I'm Devina Lasson and we have joining us right now esteemed guest Shailendra Sharma, AGM Systems, Asian Paints, who's going to take us through innovation and lots more. Shailendra, welcome. Such a pleasure to talk to you today.
Thank you for me being here.
Yes.
I'm really excited to have this conversation.
Yes, absolutely. So, let's deep dive right into it. In your great amount of experience in this field, what role do you see AI really playing and how is it impacting the customer experience at the end of the day?
I think AI is now becoming in the mainstream, and when it comes to a customer experience, AI has to be a part of each and every experience which you are creating. And with the technology disruption, be it in the space of quick commerce and the new age generation who wants everything on tap and personalized to their context, it's important that AI is being used in those areas. So I would say the critical role for AI when it comes creating those hyper personalized experiences. And these experiences not only in the space of in the space of acquisition, but also when you are doing in the various journey of the consumer, it has to get leveraged.
Absolutely.
For example, when you are picking a customer, when you are pitching your product, how it get pitched, right? How you are what context in which customer is coming to your brand, how you are interacting with them. That is important, and AI can play a role in terms of really curating that experience. Also, when you have a large product portfolio, right, and with a short span of time, how you put up the right product in a right context.
Absolutely.
So I would say the product recommendations or the recommendation engines have to evolve and use lot more AI to make it more contextual to the customer. And the last leg, right, the whole fulfillment part of it, where the whole operation comes into picture, and how you are using the technology to ensuring that you stand for your brand promise in terms of doing that physical experience and operations, right? So it's important that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Really revolutionizing the entire space.
Yeah.
So, great. With that foundation, with this context, what would you also say are some of the metrics that companies can look at to measure the efficacy of their technology solutions, AI or any other emerging tech? What are some of the ways in which companies can measure how effective this is in enhancing the customer experience?
So I would say technology should always be on the side of what business problem they are solving.
Absolutely, sure.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's always important to define a business metric which the technology was supposed to solve and have a corresponding metric to follow through it. Right. When it comes to the customer experience, I think the core foundation metric will still hold true, be it the NPS for your customer experience, or the campaign effectiveness, or the customer life cycle value for that matter. And I think how each of the technology component when you are deploying, how they are going to enhance that experience is important. For example, when you put up a tech for a particular experience, whether that experience is actually getting converted into reality or not for each and every touch point is important. And I think when you use technology to listen to the customer is also equally important, right? So you need to use tech not only to deploy the experience, but also listening to the customer and getting the NPS also at various stages of the journey. That's super important, that you handhold the customer from the start till the end, and the whole life cycle for that matter, right?
Absolutely.
Another space which I think where the tech should get attributed or get connected to your business metric, like customer life cycle value, where you need to look at how you are putting your nudges, how you are reaching out customer, how you are retargeting them, are you reaching out in a right context, and all of that. And I think technology with the combination of analytics, you can do a lot, because the data which we have today as an organization, as a whole, is so much, right? I think that has to get leveraged and put to use in that context.
Absolutely, absolutely. And on that note, speaking of some of the very exciting examples we've seen of such tech solutions, is the virtual twin of home experience. Really, the lines between reality, the virtual world got completely blurred in that. So, if you could take from that and also share what you think will be the next step, the next innovation, and the next real evolution of the space, if you would say, for the customer experience.
Yeah, so I think the currently creating a virtual twin is a tough task. As such, we have attempted multiple virtual twins at various stages of the consumer or the business for that matter. For example, we have our manufacturing facilities where you have virtual twin of those factories and figure out how effectively you're doing operations and all of that. At the same time, you're trying to create virtual twin of home. So we have our home decor service where we do a full customer home. We're trying to see if we can create a virtual avatar of your home as a digital experience, because that's important. And once you know what is there in your house, what space you live in, what things you're using, and with the home automation and all that tech, right? All of your products are also getting intelligent, be it white product, be it your fridge can actually tell you what to replenish when, right? I think, and with the quick commerce, it can place an order and you not even worry about your groceries, your vegetables, and it can take care of it. I think that's one space where the quick commerce will land into, where the home products are talking to the departmental stores for daily replenish, so that that task can be automated, and at least the people can enjoy whatever freely. They need not to worry about what is there tomorrow to cook, for that matter, right? So that's one space I see. Other space is which I think is getting more and more immersive and real, where the that whole phygital experience. I see haptic as a technology which is quite impressive if it comes out work out, and it's very important in a space where the organizations who have to deliver physical product, right? So for example, if you have to experience this sofa, this fabric in virtual, how will you experience that, right? So if you can create an immersive experience where while you are seeing it virtually in an environment, can you also feel the fabric of it, right? And haptic technology clubbed with virtual realization can be the next big breakthrough in that space. So I think these are the areas which I feel are going to be the future.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, very exciting. Really looking forward to some of these innovations. Great, Shailendra. Thank you so much for sharing your insights. It's been a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.